Good morning, everyone. It's your girl, Jessie, the Purple Diva, hashtag the Purple Diva, here with Freely Venting. Yes. Yeah. Welcome to Freely Venting, a place where you can freely vent without getting judged. Okay? This is your new this is my new platform for you guys to come on and be able to vent whatever you want to vent and not be judged for it because we got some crybabies in the house or whatever about venting about what we personally feel that is something that we need to speak on or whatever the case may be. If you feel like you need to come on and vent about something, we can talk about it. I have topics. You could suggest topics. So let's get to it. Okay. Today is December the 1st, 2020. Yes, you guys, we have a whole month. They need to hurry up and go because I'm done with 2020. And today's topic, number one topic, is what do you do when you feel defeated? What do you do when you feel defeated? Yesterday's topic was something different, okay? But today, what do you do when you feel defeated? Okay? All right, so y'all know that I like to personalize my stuff. You know, I like to be transparent with my own life. So I'm gonna go and put in some, as you come in and please say hello. Make sure that you press one if you're catching me live. Press two if you're catching the replay, so I can know that you guys are on. So I can know that you guys are coming on and showing some love, show some love, whatever you would like, and just let me know when you're on. Okay, let me fix this because I'm OCD with it. Okay. And the number one reason why I started freely venting, I'm gonna give you a little history. The reason why I started freely venting, it's been a year and some change that I started freely venting was because I actually have spoken my truth on another platform, and the young lady that was representing for the group, she decided that my story was too much, so she didn't want to post my story, for other people. And today is Testimony Tuesday, so if you have a testimony, please drop it on the comments. Let me know what's up. Okay, and so I had put my testimony on there. It was a Testimony Tuesday, and I decided, you know what? She didn't want to. She ended up blocking me because it's pettiness. You know what I mean? You do a question to be able to answer it, and when you answer it, you're wrong because you answered it. Come on now, y'all. Seriously, my mom is. All right, so let's get back to it. And so today's topic is what do you do when you feel defeated? And I'm already getting things on my phone. And don't excuse my excuse my excuse my daughter. She's doing something in the back room. She's in her little office over there. All right, so let's get into it. What do you do when you feel defeated? What do you do when you feel defeated? Okay. Me personally, when I feel defeated, I'm the type of person that, whew, I stop and I get upset. Of course, it's human nature to get upset. It's human nature to be able to vent. It's human nature to be able to talk about it. It's human nature to be able to put it out there so people can know how you feel. Um, it's common sense to be able to cry, to have a beat up a wall, beat up a big old, I don't know what you call those things, a mannequin, something that you can vent to, something that you can, when you hit it, it's over. That when you hit it, it's done. Okay. And I've been knocked down a whole lot of times in my life, you know what I mean? And it doesn't stop me from continuing moving forward. Okay. So I'm actually piggybacking off of Don Bochinche. If you guys know who Don Bochinche is, it's Don Bochinche from New Don Bochinche Network. He usually comes on at 9 o'clock and 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, here it's like 9 o'clock. Well, yeah, 9 o'clock. My time is Memphis time. His time is 8 o'clock in the morning out there in New York. Um, he ended up actually losing one of his friends, Kenny Ortega, which he told us this morning, from COVID-19. Condolences to him, condolences to his family. You never know the last time or the last day you're gonna be alive. So, continue the momentum of, being good to your family. If y'all have issues, please talk about those issues. And, just let it be. At this point in the game, we be losing people just to lose people. You know what I mean? And honestly, it's not to lose people. It's just things are happening and we're not paying attention. Okay. So let's get back into the subject because I'm floating around. I don't like to float. When you feel defeated? Well, like I said before, I feel when I get defeated, I feel like I want to, hit something, or I want to be able to speak my mind. And when I don't get to speak my mind, it is one thing to be able to speak your mind and not have to be judged for it. And this is why I started this platform a year and a half ago, because I was tired of seeing people ask questions and then you answer these questions and they're like, well, that's too much information. Well, guess what? Don't ask the question if you don't want to answer, because I'll be done. I'll be done. Okay. So going in on this, how do you feel when you feel defeated? Okay. And this is a perfect platform for the Monique situation. I know this Monique situation has been, you know, we were just talking about it on Don Bochinche, the Don Bochinche network, and he was talking about that. Oh, you have to be humble, you have to be this, you have to be that, you have to be this. Okay, I totally understand this. I totally understand it. I've been through it. What I'm saying is that when it comes to your worth, and this is the reason why I'm in business and I'm a very business minded individual. I have fallen. Okay, I have fallen in my business. I have gotten up from my business. I have done things in order to change the way and the momentum of everything that has gone through and transpired during my business. With Monique, if everybody knows Monique, Monique is the comedian. When it comes to having who you are, to me personally, she was being trampled by these high up, people that are sitting at the table. Basically, the table situation came to par when she had done Precious, the movie that she done with a young lady. And that movie was so on point. Um, that movie was so on point that it wasn't even funny. Now, Monique stated that in her interview, Monique stated that they offered her what she said was 50,000, and then 15,000 to be able to promote it in Paris, basically. And when she started to, I mean, at first I was like, you know what, I was like the same thing. I'm like, what is she talking about? You know what? She's worth her worth and whatever. See, but we don't know the facts. When she started breaking down her facts is when I started reading up, and I'm like, okay, I've been following this woman and knowing what it is that she's going through in her lifespan. Okay, she did, she did Precious, and when she did Precious, they offer her that mini ochre amount of money, and totally understood, Don Bochinche. Yes, you have to be humble at first to be able to get up there. But if you have gone to school, if you have done your research, if you have put yourself through courses and you put yourself through all of that, people know Monique. People know Monique. They know her from the Parkers. They know her from other things. And this woman is a legend. This woman ain't like your ordinary Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish just came out. Tiffany Haddish came out because who? Kevin Hart brought her in. This woman was in her car. And because Kevin Hart, who is who he is, brought her into the mix. Okay? But when it comes to Monique, this woman has been in the atmosphere of being in the comic view. Okay, she basically started right after or around the time that Eddie Murphy was around. She started after that, with Eddie Murphy's brother. You know what I mean? With all these, Owen. You know what I mean? Some more. Okay, Bernie Mac. If you're gonna talk, let's talk about all the great ones because these people are legends. These people have put butts in the seats, like she says. Okay. Now, when it comes to all of these newcomers that are, and it's not about race with me because I understand, but all these white females that are coming in, they're not funny to me. And some of the people that are also black aren't funny either. Okay? D.L. Hughley being one of them. Okay? So when it comes to that, you have to really, really, really look into what's going on. So come to find out, she was brought to the table with Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and also Miss Oprah Winfrey. Okay? She was brought to the table, and because she was brought to the table, they told her she needed to do this because if she didn't do it, it wouldn't promote her further on. Okay? But see, when she said no, that was it. They decided, okay, well, she was going to be a difficult black woman. And this is why they went and pushed her out, blackballed her. Now she can't really get nothing because they feel like, oh, everybody feels she is the black, the black bitch of comedy now. And I don't feel that it's right because you know what? She is a legend. No matter how you put it, no matter how you say it, she is a legend. She's been in it. Okay? She had to come up somehow. It's not like we don't know who Monique is. Like we don't know who Samora is. Like we don't know who what's the other lady? The one with the short hair, the short curly hair. I mean, we know these women. Okay, we know these women, and it's correct what she said about being able to bring in that new generation to become a Tiffany Haddish or become whatever whatever kind of comedian they're gonna be. You know what I mean? It goes to show with any kind of business because everything is business. Anything that comes across money is a business. Everything that comes across money is what it is. And when it comes down to it, you have to put on your big girl panties and be able to ask for what you're worth. And that is what happened with Monique. My thought process is when she decided to take that $50,000 with the extra $15,000 and didn't promote and said, no, I'm not promoting, she screwed herself because in all honesty, I'm going all the way to Paris to promote a movie when you're talking about, oh, well, we ain't talk about putting you up in a hotel because they didn't ask her. They didn't tell her. You know what I mean? They didn't say, oh, yeah, we're going to put you up in a hotel. When she started asking the questions was when they started saying, oh, no, we're not doing that. Oh, no, we're not putting you here. But we'll give you 3 days for you to hang out in Paris and be able to, maneuver or whatever. No. Yeah, no. I'm sorry to say it, but it's like me and Don Bochincha were talking. Let me tell you something. It's like I've said it before and I will say it again. Okay? I'm going to say no because I'm going to say no and that's it. I know my worth. When you have gone to school, when you have done your certification, when you have put yourself through, that's already your resume. It's already your resume. There's no question about it. You have that under your belt. That is something that will never go away because you have your resume. When you have a resume, it's going to tell the world exactly who you are. Even the bad, because that's the way it is. That's why we have, people that look up people just to make sure that they're legit. But see, I'm here and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let you know what it is. You either take me as I am or you don't take me as I am. And I'll be finding another way of doing it. I'll maneuver it. And that's just me. You know what I mean? That's just me because I know my worth. You know what I mean? And it's like I said, I've been through some things, but that's not gonna deteriorate me. It's not gonna deteriorate me from finding other ways of doing things because that's what makes me unique. Okay, that's what makes me unique. And I'm not gonna walk into it like Don Bochincha was saying. I'm not gonna go walk in the room disrespectful. I'm not gonna walk in the room disrespectful, but I'm gonna have my facts. And my facts, just like Monique's facts, is that she is a legend. She has been through some things. She has done some things, and that's already her resume. She should be getting paid top freaking dollar. But guess what? Her mess up was, honestly speaking, me, well, from what I see and from what I hear, because you have to hear the facts in order to be able to form an opinion. Okay, when it comes to her and her getting blackballed in her industry, the problem there was that she went for the under money. Okay, when it comes to that, you're already making it worse for yourself because guess what? Everybody that looks at you later is gonna be like, well, you took this money for, you put that on your resume, so you took this little money, but you know your worth, right? Think about it. Think about it, because once you sign on that dotted line, you already make it's a contract, and when you have a contract, there's no way of leaving that contract. There's no avoiding that contract. Okay, there's no way. You know what I mean? And I totally understand you, Don Bochinche, but it's hard out here. It's like they say, it's hard out here for a pimp. I'm not gonna play like that. It's hard out here. You know what I mean? And when I see people, because in my industry is the same thing. My industry is event planning and wedding planning. I took my courses, I took my classes, I paid my money. I'm worth what I'm worth, and that's it. There's nobody gonna take that away from me. For you to tell me, oh, that I'm gonna pay you $200 to put together an event. Oh no, honey, you're not paying me $200. You're gonna have to find somebody. You're gonna have to go find a Tasha. Let Tasha do it. Tasha gonna do it. Let's do it. Okay? But when you know your worth and you know what you could provide that person, you could provide that client, you could provide that audience, you could provide all these people, there shouldn't be a question. There shouldn't be a question at all. Going back with what you said about Denzel Washington, that's my man right there. That's my husband's Ace Boon Coon. Let me tell you, that man, yes, they all started at one point or another. Yes, they all started with maybe 40, 50,000. And I'm gonna give y'all some what you call it. Let me see. I'm gonna give y'all some statistics, and I'm going to give y'all some facts. Okay. Let's start with the bottom. Okay. So listen to this. Going back to the Monique situation. Monique, okay, and Gabby Sadid, she received $3,000, okay, for her role in Precious. Where, listen to this, where Precious, which went in gross for 47.5 million, okay, at the box office. Now you tell me there ain't something wrong with them. And let me tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm not good at math at all. But I know there's something wrong there. And that's where I think that she messed up. She messed up because 47.5 million and you only got 50,000? No, honey, there's something wrong there. You should have at least gotten 5 million for that. Because guess what? Okay, once you take out for the sets, once you take out for costumes, once you take out for different little things, there's categories, just like in the industry of acting, just like in the industry of event planning. There's materials, there's labor, there's all of these people that are going to be working to make everything smooth. You have to look at that. But she should have at least gotten $2 million from that cut, because you're not going to tell me $47.5 million went into the set. The people that you got to pay, production, Okay, the actresses, both of them made $50,000, and then it was paid another what? Monique was paid 15,000, but she was like, "Oh no, I'm not going to promote this. Why should I promote this? I was done. The contract was done, sealed, and delivered." That's what she said. These are her words, not mine. These are her words. But when it came down to it, she was screwed. And I understand, I can see it because I'm sitting here and I'm listening to everything that she's saying. I'm listening to it. But you know what? It comes from the other people. Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, all of them ain't got nothing to say. Because you know what? The thing with that is that they sitting high and mighty, and that's a problem. Because, okay, you came up from the bottom up. Okay, you came up from the bottom up. And I take Tyler Perry out of it because Tyler Perry, even though he's done what he's done, he needs to apologize to her. He needs to apologize to her because it's messed up what he's, now he's portrayed as being an effed up individual because guess what? He's done what he's done. He said what he said. And whatever he said, they know what she said or he said. And since they blackballed her from the very door, they felt like, oh, she did it wrong. How much do you need to be a Stephen Fetching? Honestly speaking, how many times do you have to be a Stephen Fetching in order to be able to get what you are worth? I don't know. I really don't. I really don't. I really wouldn't know because I'm not in the industry like that. I'm in my industry, but I know business. You know what I mean? And I think her husband as well make the mistake of not reading the fine print. Because if you read the fine print, you're not going to tell me that you're going to take $50,000 and you are a legend. You are a legend. I'm sorry. It ain't happening, baby. Not here. And that's not being humble. That is being accurate. That is having facts. Okay? That is having facts. See? But from now on, she'll learn that, you know what? And let me tell you, this is another saying. Not all money is good money. That is why I stand firm to what I say. I am not kissing nobody's butt. I am not doing what they feel that is right, because a lot of the stuff that comes on with when it comes down to business, people just like to throw you under the bus and you done. I mean, come on now. Okay, so let's go back. So they made $1,000, okay? Now, Netflix is respond to Monique's um basically Monique's offer was 500,000. Now, again, you have to look at the money situation. I really don't know a lot about money, but I love money. All of us love money. Okay, I love money, but there's a way of doing things. Again, there's a way of doing things, and there's a way of doing the things wrong. Okay, you're gonna give my girl 500,000 for a Netflix show. Okay, now you have to also look at what is involved in that 500,000. Okay, because if she's doing a show, there's a lot of logistics that goes into that, demographics that go into that. You know what I mean? What is she making? Is she just making that 500,000? You know what I mean? And this is what she said. They offered her 500,000. So is she supposed to bite her tongue? No. That's it. It's not happening. So I guess she got smarter with that, with the one that happened before, with the Precious one. She got smarter with that and said, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm worth more than that. And I stand firm with her because that is what the problem is. People like to blackball people, and then they want to say, oh, well, we offered you this, but you didn't take it because you felt that, oh. Going back to that, Don Bochinche, going back to that. That I feel like I'm all high and mighty. It's not about that, mi amor. It's about the fact that I know my worth. And this woman went to school. If she went to school, she knows what she is worth. She has done her research. She has done everything, just like I have. Okay. And I'm not gonna lower myself down because I know what I can do. Okay. And also, when you have a uniqueness to you, that is why people come for you. That is why people want to be, they want you to be under them. That's why they want you to be part of that equation. Okay. Why do they call you? But you got to be smart because people, I see a lot of people that are like, okay, let me get this 50,000. Okay. And that's what she messed up. Let me get 50,000 because I'm not doing nothing right now. I'm not doing nothing right now. But maybe God don't want you to go that way. But you done went that way. Now you screwed yourself out of some money that you was owed. And now you learned. She learned from that mistake because when she said no to it, it was over. It was done. They sat at the table, they brought her on, and now she's black. She's a black black what's the hey Dior? I don't know. I forgot what they called her. They called her a woman that a black somebody you can't work with basically, and that's a problem. Why should you just put a label on somebody? See, this is the problem with stereotyping every single person. When you stereotype, you're losing out on that person, and they are losing out on you because you're supposed to uplift them as well. You cannot just tell me that you're going to go and tell them, oh no, you're not worth it, but you wanted it from the very beginning. So you know what? If you're not gonna pay me what I'm worth, then go get Tasha, because guess what? I'm pretty much sure that Tasha is probably a crackhead from the street, that she gonna take that money and she gonna smoke it up and maybe be dead in the next day. Okay, but see, I'm worth my salt, so that's there's a here and there, and I totally understand my brother Dumbo Chinche. I totally understand you, my brother. I totally understand you. And we do have our different, we have our different opinions, a difference of opinions. And when it comes to facts, let me tell you something. When it comes to facts and being able to put those facts out there, it makes a difference. Okay, it makes a difference. It makes a difference because for those that don't have facts, when you don't have facts and you're not factual, where do you get your stuff from? You know what I mean? Yeah, I read up on Google, but I basically also look at interviews. I look at interviews because I like to see people's face. I like for people to see my face. Let me tell you something. If I could sit down with Monique and be able to speak with her, it would be awesome as well. You know what I mean? Just the same way I would love to sit down with Oprah, and it ain't about the damn money. I want to be able to speak on her because I can see how she really is. I can see through her tough skin, like she says, or like she is. Her tough skin. Okay? That woman is not gonna say nothing because guess what? She not saying nothing to Monique now. She not saying nothing to Monique. She won't even speak about the situation. Now, Tyler Perry, on the other hand, he has come out and he has spoken, but he never apologized. He has never apologized. Okay, and Lee Daniels, and let me not even talk about him because Lee Daniels is him and his stuff over there. Okay, he know he wrong for what he's done. He know he wrong for what he's done. You know what I mean? But you just have to learn to apologize. That was yesterday's topic. How many times do you apologize? How many times are you genuine? How many times are you genuine? And I know that this woman has to be, well, she's not as frustrated. What do you do when you feel defeated? Because I'm pretty sure that she's felt defeated. She felt defeated on that first one, but guess what? She's not defeated now because now it's all out. Okay, now it's not. Now it's all out. Now she's talking about it, and people just want to know. They want to cover the sun with their hand and say, "Oh, nothing happened. Nothing happened." But see, something did happen, and because she's speaking out, she's getting blackballed. Because she's speaking out, oh, she's a very difficult black woman to work with. What type of crap is that? Know your worth. People are so scared they're walking on eggshells to please those upper people. Okay, the person that you need to go to, or the being that you need to go to, is God first, and that is the problem. When you don't go to God, God is not gonna If he doesn't order your steps, you're not gonna go. You're not gonna go. Now, if you want to continue to push forward and it ends up being what it is, then that's your fault. That's your fault. I've been there. That's why I can speak on it. I've been there. I've done that. I will never go back to it. I know my worth. You need to talk to God. You need to be able to, speak your mind. And he knows your heart. He knows what it is. You know what I mean? But going back to it, people just don't understand. When I start talking about, this is not right and this is not what it is, and it's because I know I have facts. Okay. Monique, some more, all these huge name brands, because they are name brands. Okay. When it comes to those things, they started from the bottom and now they're here. Okay. And when I say from the bottom, when they made that song, I forgot who made the song, but when they started from the bottom and now they're here, it's because they worked their butts off. They didn't sit there and have people force feeding them or have people feeding them BS. It's because they knew. But she messed up. She messed up, and she messed up because she decided to take that $50,000. I'm sorry. She knew it because she knew it. It was in the contract. That's why you need to do that's why when you do business with somebody, and I've learned this the hard way, when you do business with someone, you need to have all your ducks in a row. You need to have all of your business in a row, because people can get you and get you and get you. And if you don't learn from the first time, okay, you have another chance. But if the second time you do it again, that ain't nobody's stupidity but your own. That's nobody's stupidity but your own. Because you have everything in order. Why are you going to jump off your order to make somebody else happy? No, 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 no. I can't do it. No, 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 no. I cannot do it. That is why I feel the way I feel. And when it comes to it, yes, when you're not strong enough, you will buckle. And you will take whatever they're offering you. Okay, when you are not strong enough, you will buckle. And that is where it comes in. And that is where they get you. That is where you have laid yourself out like a mat. And that is where they start walking all over you. Because why? Because you let it come in from that point on. Then after that, you can't say, oh, well, you know what? I know this and I know that. But you know what? I made the mistake. No. If you're making mistakes, it's because, hey, you making them on your own. You know what I mean? So when it's said and done, don't get defeated. You know your worth. You know what it's about. You know what I mean? You know what it is. But what do you do when you feel defeated? Because I'm pretty sure that she felt defeated. She felt defeated from that very first time that she went and said, yes, I want that $50,000. She felt defeated because she felt maybe, oh, well, I'm not making that much money or whatever. But you're a legend. And they're telling you that you're a legend. That's the thing. These people are telling you you're a legend, but you're not walking in legend shoes. You're walking in, okay, I need this money. I need to feed my family. Okay, I need to feed my family. But you're taking this money and you're feeding your family at the same time. If you're taking this money and then they're offering you a shorter amount, like 500,000, okay, maybe to somebody else that doesn't know about business or doesn't know about life or whatever the case is. When it comes to that, you have to be able to weigh, because it's all about the weight. If you went and took that $50,000 and they put you up for another 500,000 and you're building yourself up, but wait a minute, you're a legend. You're a legend. They're telling you you're a legend. So why should you buckle under pressure to be able to take that $50,000 or that $500,000? No, it can't happen, because you're already giving yourself up. And I might not be famous. I don't care. My thing here is know your worth. Know your worth And for people that want to be, oh, I take it, I take it, I take it. Okay, take it. That's your prerogative. I'm not gonna take it. Okay? I'm not gonna take it. And that's just me, myself, and I. There's other people out here that have the same opinion as I do. You know what I mean? And they stand firm. Because why? Because we know that if we don't buckle our shoes right there and then, we can get got. Okay? If you love what you do, first off, if you love what you do, you're going to do it at 1,000%. Now, if you do it as a hobby, that's another thing. So, I leave you with this. Know your worth. Know your worth. Don't feel defeated. People make mistakes. I've made mistakes. You've made mistakes. But don't continue to make the same stupid mistakes. Because what happens is you are making yourself more of a buckler and not what you are as a legend. Okay? I'm going to leave y'all with that. Thank you for watching. Woo, woo, woo. And I hope everybody has a great day. If you're watching live, please drop a 1. If you're watching 2, please drop a replay, number 2 for replay. And continue your Tuesday. It's Testimony Tuesday. What's your testimony? Comment below. And I thank you guys. Your girl, the Purple Diva, hashtag the Purple Diva. Also continue freely venting because you need it. Everybody needs it, no matter what. And you will not be judged for it on this platform. Okay, guys? So I thank you guys so much. God bless everybody. And I will see y'all tomorrow with another topic. Let's get it together. Bye, guys. Love y'all.